his breakthrough at Conquer. And a look at Kyler Storm, our 1995 grand champion. He will go first, and for the Glads, it's Turbo and Breakthrough. And beyond him, over his shoulder, is a very anxious Saber.
The game today in the history of the Gladiators, the greatest two contenders ever. And I got both of them back-to-back in Conquer.
Well, as Gladiators, Mike, this is how we measure ourselves up against the rest of the world.
Here we go. The stuntman, Kyler Storm, Wild Thing. Whoa, look at that! Unbelievable! We've never, ever seen anything like that in our entire lives. Turbo is stunned and now smiling. He's loving it. That is the most amazing thing I have ever seen here in Gladiator Arena. Kyler was great last year when he did that double reverse backward shoulder displacement on the hang top event, but that, my friends, is incredible. Beyond incredible.
What can you do but take your hat off to the guy and salute him? Awesome.
Question is, what does he have up his sleeve for the Conquer ring?
Well, we told you he was a stuntman. You know why now. I'll tell you what, and he's got Saber! He's got Saber! I don't know what this kid did in the offseason. He competed over in England in the World Gladiator Championships. Was good, but not great. He has been great today. I don't think I've ever seen a more fired up Kyler Storm. 6'2", 197, and he is a sensational contender. Whoa, man.
And doing the smart thing, he's got to get in close to Saber, so Saber can't use his strength. He does it here, then uses his body, hips, and everything.
Everybody here in Gladiator Arena absolutely at a loss of words. It's like Ralph Cramden, humna. What do you say about what Kyler Storm just did? Kyler, the last time we saw you, you were in Birmingham, England at the World Gladiator Championships. You look bigger, you look stronger, and was that preordained, that move, or just something that was spontaneous?
Well, let me tell you something. When I came out here last year, I wanted to do it, but I opened my mouth up and told Larry, can I do this? You know, he says, no, insurance and stuff, you know, I understand. But this time I kept my mouth shut.
All right, let's give the people what they want. Everybody's crying, replay. Here it is. Turbo?
Hey, I was there. I couldn't believe he gave it to me so easy. Next thing I know, he's gone.
And another view, this time from overhead. Here's what it looked like.
Again, I'm lined up. He's dead to rights. Sweep my arms. He's just not there. Nowhere to be found.
Today, everybody that's in Gladiator Arena, you will be blessed to see the greatest two contenders in the history of the Gladiators, Kyler Storm and Wesley Two Scoops Berry. They are, without a doubt, the greatest contenders ever.
Well, Saber, I have to agree wholeheartedly, and now Scoops is up. He is down 20-0 here. He's got to come up with some points somehow, some way.
Tried a little okey-doke, a little shake and bake. Turbo wasn't buying.
Wait for my whistle. Ready!
Scoops equally dangerous in the Conquer ring. He's got Saber up high, locking him up. He's got him going. Big win. Boy, he needed 5 points. He got it.
In a big way.
And I think he had it jacked up to what, about 3,000%? And you know those guys love each other. Saber and Wesley, great respect for each other. So at least Wes walks away with 5 points, but he trails after 2 events, 20-5.
And like some other contenders we have seen, Two Scoops not afraid to stand toe-to-toe with Saber.
Now, Wesley, do your thing.
Well, I tell you people like this, somebody say yo! Say yo, yo! Two Scoops is in the house! Somebody say Scoops is in the house! That's all right, 30,000%. I'll see you at the next event.
A thing of beauty. Forget Air Jordan. The American Gladiators have Air Kyler.
Ice, baby. Now, Lisa, I have heard of a boy named Sue, but Heather's boyfriend?
His name is Blue Galbraith. and they have been dating for years and years and years.
Heather hoping to give Blue a sunny feeling after this event. It won't be easy against ice.
Heather is a former gymnastics coach, so she should be quite comfortable. And she is, but she's backing up.
Ice doing a great job of cutting her off. 35 seconds remaining. The contender can go the entire 60 seconds without being pulled off the ring. It's worth 5 points, but Ice has got her wrapped up, and she's enjoying this moment. Big smile on her face.
During our scrimmages, she managed to hold on the entire time, but not today.
So Ice gets the job done with 15 seconds left on the clock. Heather Bond comes away empty and hang tough.
Your knee felt good. And your back.
The Peginator, as she calls herself, is next. She has 16 points through 3 events.
Mike, I talked to her just before she crawled up the ladder onto the platform. She says she's a little nervous for this event, but she said she's nervous before every event. And from my experience, that's a good thing, Mike. You have to be a little bit nervous before you take to the floor, or the rings in this case.
Ice and Peggy taking center stage. Peggy keeping one eye on the rings and one eye on Ice. Ice
Peggy
has to back off a second here.
Peggy moving very well. Oh, but here comes Ice.
Ice has got that crossover move down to a science, so Peggy is forced to retreat. 30 seconds to go.
Ooh. She may be able to slip by her here.
She does. Oh, she missed that ring. Had she got that ring, she'd have had a serious chance. She's got it now. Does Ice have any momentum left? 14 seconds remain. This could be close.
Again. All right. Ready? I got 3. Yes, baby! Yes! Yes, baby!
5 points for Peggy Odita. And I think Peggy fooled Ice into thinking there was more time on the clock, but it expired before Ice could pull her off.
Nice job to both of you, Peggy. How did you hold on?
I looked at the time, I saw I had like 6 seconds left and we were locked up, and I was like, oh, you just gotta hold on. You just gotta do it.
And how did you let her?
She's a tough contender, you know, and it's like we were swinging out there, going from ring to ring. I had her by this close each time. Then when I grabbed her, I didn't realize how much time had gone down. She's like, we got 3 seconds. I'm like, oh no!
Oh, it was great fun. Thanks for the excitement.
Good job.
America's finest right there.
And if you're a Gladiator, it is music to the ears. We are set now for the men in hang tough. Dave Dietrich with the 5-point lead.
High flying hawk. Here we go, baby. Showtime.
It is showtime. Showtime for our former Rutgers tight end who practiced for this event in a most unusual way. It looks like the top of a batting cage he is hanging from. Whatever it takes to get the job done.
Well, he certainly has the strength. We'll see if he's got the movement. Looking good right now.
One eye on the hawk and one eye on those rings. Both men meeting halfway across this grid of 48 rings. David waiting for Hawk to make a move. Hawk doing the same.
David regaining his momentum. He's got a nice line.
He's got a breakaway going here. Hawk's got to cut him off, and in a hurry. Dave Dietrich mighty close, but so is Hawk. 20 seconds remain. David's got to wait for his rings to untangle before he can go for another one.
There he goes.
He's got it. Hawk goes down. 5 seconds to go. 3 seconds. This could be close. Yes. He gets there in the nick of time. He didn't sweat it at all. Yeah. Didn't sweat it at all. Hawk knew he was in a world of trouble, so he had to try this one valiant leap and completely missed. Dave Dietrich got to 10.
David, what great suspense at the end. Did you ever have any question you were going to get there?
I had a lot of questions. This isn't one of my better events, but it's a lot of fun, though.
Not one of his better events. I'd like to see one of his good ones.
All right, let's go 1 for 2 in this event today. How about it? There we go, the hawk.
Well, if our 40-year-old boulder photographer is going to stay in this match with Dave Dietrich, he must get 10 points here against Hawk and Hang Tough.
He cannot afford to fall too far behind.
Already down by 15 points.
He likes this event, Mike. He's got a lot of upper body strength. We'll see how well he does.
So far, so good.
Took the outside line, and he's moving.
Hawk may have something to say about it. Hawk in a bit of trouble, hanging on by one hand. Reeling him in.
Look.
Referee Larry Thompson warning Hawk about a face shot. Stay away from his face. We may have a ruling on this one. I see the delayed foul.
I hate you.
Here it is again. Watch Hawk. You are not allowed to grab your opponent around the face like that to pull him off the rings, and that's exactly what the Hawk did. He knows he was in the wrong. On to Breakthrough and Conquer we go. The next event, the women will start things off. Carolyn Dean first up. She has a 5-point lead on Lynn Bell after one event. For the Gladiators, Sky will be in the Conquer ring, and then Diamond will man Breakthrough.
Contender ready.
Once again, a chance for the contenders to pick up 10 points. Here comes Carolyn. See what kind of move she makes on Diamond. Not much of one. She just blazed by her.
Diamond's still waiting for the move. Diamond does a good job of getting upfield and getting up on her toes. She's all set for the move, but there isn't any. Carolyn just accelerates right into the end zone with a burst of speed.
Now let's see what kind of power she has. She's got Sky in the conquering, and 15 seconds to get her out, and she did it! She did it! Unbelievable!
A short work of Sky with a power move. Tell you what, this gal, when you talk about moves and finesse, this gal's got two things working for her, the basics. She's got speed, which she demonstrated in Breakthrough, and power, which she demonstrates in the Conquer ring. No fakes here.
And I might add a whole lot of heart, Larry. All right, Lynn Bell's turn. The most important person in her life, her young son, Christopher. He's here today watching Mom.
Contenders ready. Gladiator ready.
Like Carolyn, she's got Diamond and Breakthrough and then Sky in the Conquering. Here comes Lynn Bell. This time, Diamond a little more successful, pulling Lynn out of bounds before she can cross the plane of the goal line.
And making her move a little early. Runs out of field. Diamond in good position. And still thinks she can break plane, but she is out of bounds.
Still a chance to pick up 5 points here against Sky. Trying to get that leg. 10 seconds to go.
Larry Thompson, our head referee, telling Sky that she has to stay up.
Time is out, and Lynn Bell comes up empty. Score one for Diamond and Sky.
Shut out by our Gladiators. Sky doing a good job staying up high. She literally throws Lynn around like a rag doll.
On to the men we go. Carlton Fluker up first. He and Michael Small have yet to score. For the Gladiators, it'll be the Tower of Power. He'll be inside the Conquering, and there's Viper getting ready in Breakthrough.
Well, if looks could bring him down, Viper would already have Carlton on the ground.
But will they work against Carlton's speed? Let's see. I don't know. Viper got part of Carlton's jersey. Referee Larry Thompson said Carlton Fluker was down before he crossed the goal line.
See it right here. Nice job by Viper. He's a little out of position. But Carlton's knee definitely touches before the ball crosses the plane. Good call, Larry Thompson.
Crowd doesn't like it, but the ref right there. Now Carlton will do battle with Tower in the conquer ring. Remember what happened in the joust? He had Tower going there a little bit. 10 seconds now.
Oh, he's got under him a little bit.
5 seconds.
He got it. He got him. I don't believe it.
Like chopping down a giant redwood, I don't think Tower believes it.
How did Carlton Fluker do that? Well, let's take a look at it. He fakes high, gets underneath. He gets a hold of one of those tree trunks and drives upward enough to get Tower off balance. And then just dogged determination on the part of Carlton Fluker in order to get Tower out of the conquer ring.
Impressed, Tower?
Hey, this little guy's got some more heart than I can't even describe, but I give him 100% credit here to go in that ring against me, and he did the job. He did it awesome.
And the meek shall inherit the earth. Nice going, C. One more time. All right, Mike Small. One thing he's comfortable with, that football underneath his arm, a two-time All-State football player in high school in New Jersey at Roselle Park High, number 24. Got his game face on now.
Now real pressure in the form of Viper and Tower in breakthrough.
Yeah, he can't kick it across here in breakthrough. He's got to run it across.
Contender ready. Gladiator ready.
Mr. Small, that time.
Dove in.
Clearly a score there. Viper got there, but a little too late. Let's see if Mike Small can do the same thing that Carlton Fluker did. Mike a little bit bigger at 175 pounds. Again, he's got 15 seconds. Locking up high with Tower.
Trick is to get Tower's weight up.
He may break Mike's arms if Michael continues that tactic.